that girl? What's her name? Is she cool? Is she lame? Oh, you're talking about what's her name? Pepper Ann. Is she lame? Is she cool? Is she breaking every rule? Is she anybody's fool? Pepper Ann. Pepper Ann. Pepper Ann. Watch her in her own parade. Pepper Ann. She's like 1 in a million. Pepper Ann. Much too cool for 7th grade. Catch her if you can. Pepper Ann. Who? Is that the girl from gym class? No, that's me. Oh, who is she, and why does she have her own song? Did someone take my lunch? Pepper Ann, watch her in her own parade. Pepper Ann, she's like 1 in a million. Pepper Ann, much too cool for 7th grade. No one's cooler than Pepper Ann. She's her own biggest fan. Pepper Ann, catch her if you can. Pepper Ann. Oh, maracas.
Yes.
If you don't know where that's from, that is from the classic hit Nickelodeon TV show, Pepper Ann. Not to be mistaken with As Told by Ginger. It was Pepper Ann. They said it in the song.
Yes.
Ginger
I love Pepper. I
is
think
much
it is so
cooler
severely
than Pepper
underrated.
Ann.
Pepper Ann?
No, it
Well, they're
is
so different.
overrated.
No,
It's such a
they're
garbage
two
show.
completely different people.
Wait, which one is overrated?
Brian,
No,
which
I'm
one
gonna
is
say
overrated?
Ginger was right where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Pepper Ann was hot garbage.
No, you are wrong.
Whoa,
But
you're
the
the one who
theme
just
song
sang the
wailed.
theme song.
You know, the theme song wailed, but other than that, it was all downhill from there. I just don't even get the point of the show.
I
It
can
was-
truly
I don't
say
know.
I don't remember. I remember watching Pepper Ann, but I cannot tell you a single episode or plot of what happened in Pepper Ann. I was just too young.
Hot garbage show. Hot garbage show.
But yeah, that was Pepper Ann, brought to you by Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank
And
you,
one
Brian.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
No, you
Anyways,
should do
welcome
that
back
song
to yet
sometime.
another
theme song.
episode of Bump That.
Thanks.
See, you ruined my intro. Now I forgot what I was saying.
Welcome back to another episode of Bump That. We have Brian in this corner.
One Saturday morning.
We've got Ileana in this corner.
Pepper Ann, do 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 do.
And we've got KT in this corner. Somebody told me the grass is much greener on the other side. Well, I paid a visit,
Yeah.
but it's possible I missed it. It seemed different, yet exactly the same. Yeah.
Wait, keep going with the intro.
Till further notice.
Not that
till
intro,
further
our intro.
notice. I'm in between. From where I'm standing. My grass is green. Someone with
But
some
Ginger
green
had like the
grass
worst
is much
friends though.
greener.
Oh, we have
Her
not
two
heard the
friends-
intro yet. Katie, you need to finish
No,
the
they
intro.
were
On the other
just-
side.
Not that intro.
Oh.
complete A-heads.
Our
I'm
intro.
seriously, they were.
And we are Bump That, siblings that love each other or something.
And we're
And
siblings
share
who have
our
a
love of
for all
nerdy things. And we're sharing it all on the internet for all you folks. And here you are listening. So, willkommen. Did I get it? Did I
No.
do it?
No.
Oh.
Like Ginger's brother and
Brian's not
Hoodsie,
here.
they were okay, but gosh, Ginger's two friends, I mean, they needed to get smacked.
They were so
really did.
self-absorbed and wanted so bad to be popular, but they were like, "Ugh, no, we don't. We don't
No,
want to be popular.
I always
Look
loved
at
the
them.
girl
They
who-
think they're all that."
The girl who was like, Ginger.
Yeah. Not Dodie.
Can you
It's not
shut
good.
up? Can you go to the
Yeah.
doctor and get checked out? Because it's just, seriously, how are you still alive? Get away from me, bro. Like, what do you bring to this relationship?
but the
Absolutely
mom-
nothing.
The mom
The
was
mom in that
BA.
show. Mwah.
She was wonderfully written.
Yes,
She had
fantastic.
a big butt. Like, they did not hesitate on the drawing of her rear, like her hips. And then it was like,
Don't we
dang,
all?
girl.
Brian
I think
was,
we're all at that
Whoa.
age now.
Brian
where-
was 16 years old.
Girl,
He's
you need
like-
to lay off those s'mores, bro.
He's like, Ginger's
Those
mom,
graham
though.
crackers.
Oh,
It was graham crackers, bro. Just going right to the
oyster
dash.
crackers. Well, anyways, let's continue. All right, in the chunk zone today, okay, we're talking music. Music. Something I feel like we don't really get to talk about often on this, but it's movie music, okay? So we're going to be looking at legendary musicians or composers or whatever you want to call them. But Hans Zimmer, John Williams, and Alan Menken.
Menken.
Menken, whatever.
What? Oh my god.
Why
How
does
dare
Brian
you.
always have to make a big deal out of things? Why
I
does he
know.
do that?
It's
Why
you're
does
so
he do that?
obnoxious.
Next time he fails,
Alan
me, let's just
Minutes?
let's like make it the worst fail he's ever done in his life.
Yes.
Because he is always
It's
like that.
Men can.
I'm
Men
sorry.
can do anything. Okay?
Sorry. Anyways, so the
Except
question.
read this name.
Dang it, I'm talking. This is me. This is my teacher coming out. I am speaking. You need to close your mouth, please. Thank you.
So?
Dang, if you said that to me, I'd be like, get out. Goodbye. Get out.
Out the door right now.
You're going to go sit in the art room.
Make
Bye.
me.
Make me?
I've had that. I've
Ooh,
had that.
If someone said make me, I'd be like, no. I'm
No,
not
I would like. Never mind. I would say.
Touch me and I yell fire.
I would say. How do you think this is gonna end for you after this? After this altercation, how do you
With
think this is
the
gonna end for you? I
A
want you to think
plus.
about this.
With an A plus. That's
what
how
a
it's gonna
smart
end.
Yeah?
butt. Jeez.
How
And-
wrong you are then? How disappointed you're gonna be when you are very incorrect.
And with you teaching night school.
I'd be like, goodness, I really would love
Oh, I'll
to
see you there.
I'll see you at silent lunch.
I'll see you there.
at no recess. And
No,
I
that's
will
a
be
good way
calling
to
your
get
parents.
fired. That is an excellent way
Anyways,
to get fired.
no more teacher crap. All right, I spent
All
all
right,
day doing
you bring
this.
the SIGs. Let's go.
All right. So basically, the question is, who will reign supreme? All right, that is the question. So you'll have to stay tuned for the chunk, but let's go ahead and jump into the news. So, this is in quotations. If you're that sensitive, don't go to the theater, says Dame Judi Dench on the topic of trigger warnings at the beginning of productions. She goes on to say it's like going to see is it Lear?
Yes.
Lear.
Yeah, man. Shakespeare, bro. Come on, man.
Don't you
Come
even
on,
go there with
man.
me. I will mute you. Being told at the beginning that he dies, so look out. Now, I'm
Wait, Katie, you got to do the quote in James Judi Dench's voice. Do your best impersonation
Okay,
of James Judi.
let me read it so I get it correct. If you're that sensitive, don't go to the theater.
Oh, you even did the eyes
That
like
was
her
actually
too.
pretty good. That was actually pretty good.
Did you see her eyes? She did the same kind of like.
Do it again. Do it again.
Wait,
that
wait,
was
let me-
actually not
she,
bad.
She had a whole lot more
She's
to
so
say. But
severe.
yeah, don't. Hold on, I gotta get this. Hold on, my brain just like fried.
I don't know if I can go to the theater. I'm gonna have triggers.
Trigger this.
All right, I just set you up.
Okay, hold on. No. She
I'll
goes
do it again.
on.
I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Oh, I don't know if I can see this. I might be triggered.
What is that
My
squeaky?
computer's being weird.
All
I
right, fine.
need
I'll
to
do it
move
again.
on?
Here we go. All
No.
right, here we go. I'll do it again.
Here it is.
Oh, I want to see this, but I'm afraid it might trigger me.
Why go to the theater if you're going to be warned about things that are in the play? Isn't the whole business of going to the theater about seeing something that you can be excited, surprised, or stimulated by? It's like being told they're all dead at the end of King Lear. I don't want to be told.
That's good.
Yay, that was good. That was
That's
actually
very
that
good.
was solid, dude. Yeah.
I
Thank
can see it right now. Like I can see her saying those exact things with the way you said it just now.
She's got that
Stone
short
face,
hair,
man.
you know,
Yes.
and she's like, she'll just stare you down. Like her eyes are just like black,
Mm-hmm.
like a doll's eyes, and she's just looking at you. And yeah, and she's like, Yeah, test me. I'm a dame. Okay, that
Yeah.
means I'm a dame. So yeah, man. Go. Tell him. You tell him, Judy.
The most famous role I always see her in was Pride and Prejudice. Like for me.
Oh man, yes, where she was a witch.
Yes. Yes.
She was the auntie.
I feel like she's a witch in every other movie she does.
Yeah,
Honestly,
probably.
because nobody does it better.
Oh, yeah. She's and this.
Who's more of a witch? Dame Judi Dench or Dame Maggie Smith? Who would win in a fight?
Judi Dench.
Judi Dench, because Dame Maggie Smith, you can almost see the care in her eyes.
Yes.
She does care.
Yes.
I
feel
but
like she has a better
Dame
sense
Judi
of
Dench,
humor
she
as
just
well.
has those very thin eyes that are icy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Whereas Judy's are kind of beady and black, and they'll just like stare into your soul and be like, "I'm ripping you apart."
Yeah.
Maggie would let you down soft. Judy would tell you like it is and be very harsh. That's
I don't know,
at least how I would see it.
Maggie Smith was always being mean to Harry and his friends. You know.
Yeah, but she was a
She's
sweetheart
like,
at
I
the
don't
end
give
of
a
the day.
dang. I don't
Well,
give a
anyways,
dang.
so
Harold.
how do you guys feel about this quote from her? Do you guys agree or disagree?
I 100% agree with her.
Yes, I would as well.
If you can't handle the fire, then stay away from the flame.
I think it's really
Oh.
I think it's really silly to put a warning at the beginning of a movie. They already put a rating, I guess, on it. So, take that with what you will. If it's a rated R movie, something sensitive is probably in it. If it's a PG-13, there will be maybe some sensitive content in it.
And they tell you within the rating this is rated PG-13 for
for
violence,
XYZ.
language,
Yeah, nudity,
dramatic
drug
things.
use.
Thematic elements.
Yes, they always
If you
will
are
put
triggered, if you're triggered by those thematic elements, stay away.
that. Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and stay away.
But to ruin a movie by saying what did the trigger say? That the king dies?
Yeah.
Why would they give
Like
away
there's
a
death in
plot?
this.
That makes
Beats me.
that.
Oh, it's probably like some people, like if there's say for example a rape scene, people that may have experienced that in their own personal lives are like, well, I don't want to see that.
Right,
So
and I've seen that
that's
like
kind
on,
of stuff like that.
I've seen that on TV shows that have on streaming shows where they'll be like, hey, this episode contains a sexual act.
Assault.
Yes,
Yeah.
if you are one of those people, please skip the episode or
Or
something like that.
even with this show depicts scenes of anorexia or eating disorders,
Yeah.
bulimia.
Yeah, like in the 90s.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
I think
that was really
would
big
be
in the
fine.
90s.
I think that would be fine because that reaches more general audiences, like on TV shows. However, this is a movie that you're paying to go see. And if you're ruining a plot by saying the king dies, it's like, well, okay.
No, I
maybe
think
that
that's
was
just an
unnecessary.
example. That's just an example. I don't
Yeah.
think it's actually.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Not-
Even
specific.
still, when you have a rating, that's why I like ratings. I think ratings are good. They're helpful. They're useful. They're gonna, do I want to watch this? Is it just language or is it like nudity and other stuff like that?
Was this in reference to a production play though? A theatrical play?
yes.
Not a.
She
So
does a
I
lot
mean,
of theater stuff,
most-
so
Right.
it was in reference
Yeah.
to theater.
oh yeah.
Well, then
Yeah,
it should
so I
still,
mean,
once
but-
again, just have a rating.
No, at most theater productions, they'll tell you this show contains scenes of graphic violence or nudity. If you're watching Equus with Dan Radcliffe, where he's in the nude and the buff, that'll tell you, you're gonna see some full frontal Dan Radcliffe.
Oh
So
my. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
music he's never heard in his life.
Yeah, I just I can see it both ways, but I'm more leaning on the side of I agree with her. Don't be such a If you can't handle it, then don't go, dude.
Can it, you nit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so that's the news for that one. But moving on. This one I think is more on Brian, hitting for Brian. Sad day for basketball fans. TNT's Inside the NBA will end at the end of the 2025 season. So that's next year. So, do any of you guys watch that? I'm not a basketball fan personally.
No, but it's sad to me, and it may not be sad to anybody else. You have these legendary dudes. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. We have these legendary dudes that are commentating the NBA, and they're just having their position taken away from them, in which they can get whatever they want. They're multimillionaires. But I don't know. I feel like this is happening a lot within ESPN.
Yeah.
A lot of sports shows are being canceled, and I don't know why.
So here's my thing with that is they can just, like you just said, they're millionaires. They can easily go start a podcast. You know, that's just the biggest thing now to do on YouTube or anywhere, honestly. Just go start a podcast. It's easy. People will watch them. People will listen. So, you know, they won't be getting the daytime television money, but they'll still get money and the ads on YouTube alone make you so much money if you get sponsors and whatever. And these guys already have a lot of money, but they'll get like those big sponsors and stuff if they went over to like YouTube and made a podcast talking about these things. I think it would just be sad for like, I guess the older dads and grandpas out there that are like, I'm watching the TNT Inside the NBA show and they're taking it from me. Where am I gonna watch it now?
Yeah, I just hate that. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, sister.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, Brian, you go.
So I'm catching up on it. So what's happening is the NBA, I mean, sports media is just taking over everything. It's billions of dollars now. TNT is losing the rights to air those NBA games and everything. They're going to different networks, ESPN, Disney, ABC.
Yeah.
They're forking billions of dollars now to air these games, NBA games. So
those are all
there's a
Disney
chance
properties. All of those.
Yeah, Disney owns ESPN and ABC. Yeah, so
Therefore
they
Disney
got deep
owns
pockets.
the NBA.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, which one's a bigger company?
No, I mean the NBA is it's still not as, it's a very popular league. It's a global thing, and it's yeah. I mean, TNT's been around a long time, but it's definitely your dad's way to watch sports, and it's just that it's changing. Mm-hmm. It's like we didn't even talk about it, but the NFL, Netflix is going to be showing NFL games this next season.
Wow.
Netflix.
They took a bit from boxing, I guess. It's just interesting because even baseball is really taking a hit, no pun intended.
It's so hard to watch any a local baseball game is like impossible. You have to get some random
It's
streaming service.
Bally's Sports or FSN is the way
I found out from a buddy of mine.
One of them. Fubo.
Yeah, we have Fubo. Bally is about to go under because the company that owns them is about to go bankrupt or something like that. They're going to be sold. So we won't have Bally Sports. What the heck?
Yeah.
Then
I mean,
you
so
have
now
to hope that it's on Fox.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy how everything's changing so fast too.
Thing,
Amazon, Netflix.
The interesting one for me is that how Netflix is trying to do these live things, which I feel like they didn't really hit on this much in Netflix streaming service. But you just had the John Mulaney live show, whatever. I didn't watch it, but I kept seeing commercials for it. and advertisements. And so now I'm like, okay, streaming services doing live broadcasting, and very interesting. The only one that I ever watched for live broadcasting streaming service is Amazon Prime for football and YouTube TV. That's it. So now these other ones, I don't know, does Hulu do live stuff as well? And now Netflix is
Yeah, you can get
on that.
Hulu Live TV. We used
Gotcha.
to have Hulu Live TV, and that's actually how we watched our NFL. Was we would do Hulu Live TV from the start of the season to the end of the season.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, we're just gonna switch to YouTube TV.
Yeah, we used YouTube
and
TV.
we like that so much now. We'll probably just keep that. We're keeping that, I think.
We use
yeah,
that.
it's just
There's just so many good channels on it.
It's just crazy now how everything, just the whole conglomerate of how we consume media, and then that trickles down into the broadcasters, the analysts, the Shaqs, the Chuck Barkleys, now how their jobs change and everything. It's like, dude, Shaq and Chuck, I mean, those are legends, and they put on one of the great shows of about basketball. And now Greg Olson, who was the top guy at Fox for analyzing games, get ready. It's Tom Brady this season. Get ready. It's going to be a big change.
They're getting rid of Greg?
Greg, he's not leaving. He got demoted. Greg for Fox had the prime time. And by the way, Joanna loves Greg Olson. She's had a huge crush
I
on
love
him
Greg
forever.
Olson. He used to play for the Panthers.
Yeah. Oh, he's super dreamy. But Greg
dreamy,
Olson
but,
is now he's now the number 2 guy for analyzing games on Fox. So
my number 1 commentator, Tony Romo. They get rid of Tony Romo, I will cry.
The one who was actually kind of interesting to see during the draft was Cam Newton. He was doing interviews with some of the...
Oh, was he?
Yeah. And I was like, he is so tall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
He's massive.
Like, he was standing next to this
so
one guy.
big.
Gosh, I can't remember his name now. But he was like, 6'1". And then there's Cam Newton with this guy who's already very tall, 6'1". And he's like towering over him. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's funny because earlier this year, or maybe it was at the end of last year, some guys tried to jump Cam Newton and try to fight him. And there's this video of Cam just defending himself. And it's like, dude, why would you try? That's like me going up to Cam Newton.
6'5".
Yeah, and 250. 6'5", 250.
Yeah.
This is not a dude you want to just mess with. This guy is just a monster. He's just a pure muscle. Don't. Leave this guy alone. This guy will be... I'd be nice to you if you would be nice to me.
6'5" and 245 pounds.
245? Okay, yeah, it's about what I thought.
Why the heck would you want to mess with a guy like that? Just insane.
Yeah, bro.
But anyways,
I would not put up hands on Cam Newton.
I wonder what that will look like next year when, inside the NBA will be gone, and what they'll do after that. Maybe we'll see some sort of news that like, hey, they're taking it to Disney Plus, and be like, oh, okay, so they already had a plan, an out plan, whatever. Relocation. So we'll see. That will be there if we see these guys again on a different platform. But moving on. Principal photography for the new live action How to Train Your Dragon has wrapped in Ireland, okay? Which I'm like, that is so awesome that they filmed there, okay? Just saying. Yes.
It's perfect.
Yes. Movie is slated to come out next year. However, there are still a lot of controversies with this, with who is playing Astrid, and it's like...
I don't want to hear it. Everybody needs to get off their high horse. No.
What's wrong with Astrid?
Astrid? A moment of silence for Brian.
Isn't that her name?
Astrid. You know, we
Have I been
Oh, excuse
pronouncing
me.
it wrong this
we
whole
had
time
a
as
cousin named
Astrid?
Astrid once. You know, come on, Brian, get with it.
Sorry.
No, she's being played by a person of color.
Who the heck cares? It's a fictional character.
A lot of people apparently, because they're like, aren't they supposed to be like from Iceland or something? Shouldn't she be like
The
pale as
Vikings.
a wall?
Yeah.
So freaking wild.
So there's the other, you know, controversy, but not on the Bump That podcast. Okay, we don't care. We just want to see this movie done right, done well. That's all we care
Hey,
about.
man, as long as Gerard is in there,
Yes.
that's all that
Yeah.
matters
Now,
to me.
if they're doing it, is this a remake? Like, is it a shot-for-shot remake?
No, it'll be
Or
it'll
is it
be
its
the,
own
it'll be the
thing?
same plot.
Is it its own thing?
It's the same.
I'm hoping
plot,
that
you
it's
know,
kind of its
yeah.
own thing and not like a Lion King thing.
That's
you
what I
know?
was thinking. I was thinking, is it going to be a shot-for-shot
No.
Lion King remake type of thing?
No.
Because
I
if
don't
it
think so.
is, then that flight scene needs to like make the hair rise up on my arms, okay?
It will. You know it
because
will.
that's exactly
It's
how
gotta
I felt
be-
watching the first one the first time.
It's got to be better than like Game of Thrones, the way they do like the flying on dragons and that. They got to do better than that.
Yeah. Or
That's
this
that's
Avatar,
the level.
Last
That's the
Airbender,
level they got to
riding
go
on
up.
Appa.
Appa.
Better than that for sure.
They gotta make
oh my
it kind of
gosh,
look
yeah.
similar as Avatar, Blue People Avatar, riding on the Banshees.
Yeah.
They gotta make it look like that.
But
Yeah.
better than that, because it's easy to do that because those are both, creatures. If you think about it, the Na'vi are creatures. They're
Right.
not human. So it looks okay
Humans
because
are
this is a
creatures.
creature riding a creature. But it looks fake if it's a CGI human person riding a.
Yeah, because then it looks like Katara
CGI
jumping
fictional.
off onto Appa, and it just
Yeah.
looks like, oh,
So-
no.
So if you watch like the current Game of Thrones, the House of the Dragon, the way that
Yeah.
I've seen how they do it, where they have them, they'll do like they'll have them like on a saddle, and then they'll do like the green screen behind them, and
Yeah.
and they'll like lift them up and move them around a little bit, so it looks like they're kind of have all that push and pull, and so just do better than that.
So the movie
what
is
you gotta
slated
do.
to come out June 13th, 2025. So next summer. Will that be the summer blockbuster? Bump That will be there. All right. At least I'll go see it. I'll take my boys to go see it.
Yay.
One movie I wanted to touch on real quick before we move on to our last news segment is Hunter and I went and we went to go see the Fall Guy movie in theater.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was so good.
Oh, well, I'm happy for you.
So good. Definitely want to give this one a watch. I like what they did at the beginning of the movie, giving like a little ode to the stuntman and being like, this movie is for you guys, because the director of the movie was a stuntman himself. Probably still is, but now he's a filmmaker, and he's made movies like Bullet Train and other
I liked
movies.
Bullet Train a lot.
He's making these really cool, fun action films where I'm like, he did, what's that called? Oh my gosh. Keanu Reeves. John Wick.
Constantine.
John Wick. Constantine? No.
Hey,
See,
they're making a
that
second
was
or
the
third
problem.
one.
That's the problem with the way they marketed that film, is that they focused this movie on Ryan Gosling, which was a bad marketing move. They
do
should
you
have
think they
focused
should have
it on the stunts and
Yeah.
that this is a pure action movie and the plot. That's what you need to focus on. Nobody
It-
gives a crap about Ryan Gosling.
Or that
Nobody
chick. What's her
does.
name?
I'm sorry. Emily Blunt. I'm
And
sorry.
Emily Blunt.
Watching Ryan Gosling, though, and I think they used him mostly because he just came off of the Barbie high, so all the women know his name. If they hadn't already, now they do, okay? And Emily Blunt's in there. Us as women love Emily Blunt, too. She's also off of the Oppenheimer high, so both of them together, off of both those blockbusters
But
last year.
nobody saw those movies because Emily Blunt was in Oppenheimer.
No.
Nobody cared.
No,
And-
but now their names
And
are...
Ryan Gosling was, he was funny, but
I'm just kidding.
is he a part of the movie?
He was
Like the action
wonderful
movie.
in this movie, and the action sequences were so cool. They made like a little nod to Dune, and every time it popped up, I could not help but just like actually belly laugh. It was so funny. So not only was the action like actually like, whoa, how are they doing this? This is awesome. But there were funny sequences, good stuff like that. The end, and Hunter was like, are you ready to go? I'm like, no, I'm watching the credits, because during the credits they have it rolling on the side, but then they also have how they filmed some of it. And that was really interesting to watch how many different stunt guys they actually do have, and all the crazy stunts that were not CGI, that were real, and that was just really incredible. So really fun movie. I would even go as far as to say like your kids could watch this probably. Like the language was not horrible. They did say the B word twice. Other than that, I would be fair to say like your kids could probably watch this and they would just have such a fun time watching it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So good. It was a good movie. Very good movie.
Thank you for sharing, Sister
You're
Elena.
welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. The last news bit is Elton John is hurt and disillusioned, in quotations, that he, and this actually made me sad too.
Disillusioned.
What? Did I not say that right?
Disillusioned? That's a little much.
Okay. That he was not
that's what he
invited to compose music for the upcoming Mufasa movie from Disney. Big missed opportunity for Disney, or big whoop for semi-retired Elton John. Or you said big whoop.
Like big whoop.
Big whoop. No, I could see him being a little bit hurt by that, but yeah, Brian's disillusioned. That's a little much. But he could have had a cameo
I think
or
Elton's
something.
gonna be okay.
He could have had a cameo.
Yeah.
No.
But the idea was that he made this, classic Disney song that is well known forever type of thing, and he's like, kind of hurt that you guys didn't include me.
Bet you
was he
that,
included in the 2015 one or what year that came out?
I'm not sure actually.
Is that 2019?
Was that 20?
Alexa, did Elton John do the live action Lion King music?
Yes. Told you.
Yeah, he sang a song.
He did? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Alexa,
yeah, I wonder
thank you.
why do they need him again? Okay, is Alexa done?
She said my kindness
good.
really gives her a charge.
Aw.
Change!
You're really jumping my battery there.
Yes, but he did do a song for the live action
That's at least a good
Lion
thing.
King. Yeah.
So be like, dang, Elton, what else you want?
Well,
Dang.
I don't know. It's
But-
kind of like you're going to this party and you're getting invited to this new group of friends, and you're like, hey, yeah, they've accepted me, and then they have another party, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess
But you're
I
the
was
one
invited.
who started the first party.
Yeah.
You started
And
the
it was
first
a
party.
hit.
It was a
It
hit.
was a hit. Everybody loved it.
And then they were like, you know what? Let's make our own party. And they're like, Elton.
And let's
Elton,
do the
come
same
on.
thing. Let's steal his ideas.
Yeah. Elton, come
Yeah.
here. And he's like, hey, I'm glad I remembered
Hey,
with the
whoa!
young folks.
I brought
yeah.
dip.
Yeah, beef dip, guys. Woo! And then they're like,
Okay, we don't need you anymore.
yeah, we're making the second one. We're having a second party.
We got the recipe for the dip. You're no longer
You're
needed.
not invited. We got the recipe for the dip. That's funny. We don't need you, Elton. We got the bean dip.
The guacamole.
I said something that was funny, but anyways, moving on.
Sorry, I was adjusting my hair. My
Yeah.
hair has just been a big fool.
I had a slip of the tongue. If anybody caught that.
Yeah,
A
I thought I heard
Freudian
something.
Shut up! Shut up! No, you didn't. Be quiet.
I'm
Anyways.
telling your mom on you.
No, you're not. Mommy! Alright. So, I kind of feel like a big whoop, get over it, whatever. But I can also be like, they didn't invite me this time.
But the bean dip.
So if one of the royals dies, is he gonna write "Candle in the Wind" too, or somebody else is gonna write it, and he's gonna be like, "What the heck? That should be me."
Yo,
Yeah.
Prince Charles ain't looking too hot right now.
He is in
Just
that
saying.
painting.
Oh my gosh. Hellfire.
I'd be pissed if I was him.
Exactly. I love the
let's
memes
get
that are
Elton
coming
John
out
to
of
sing
that.
Hellfire.
Yes. Hey, speaking of Hellfire, we're gonna talk about it in just a second.
Okay, and you know what? Let's get to it now. However, if you're not subscribed to the Bump That podcast, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, okay? So you can become a sibling today. Today, you become part of the family if you hit the subscribe button right now. If you hit the subscribe button today, you're in the family. Welcome. I'll share my Ritz with you. Here, take one. Take it.
Gross.
Anyways, moving on. Here is the chunk zone. Now the question is, who reigns supreme when it comes to this music? Katie, you wrote this, so let's go ahead. You start us off.
Yes, Brother Brian asked me a question, or I guess it was both of us, a couple weeks ago, and I was thinking about it.
It was me. I did that.
Oh, I really thought it was Brother Brian.
It was me.
Oh, my bad. Well, Ileana showed how ignorant she was. And kidding.
How come if it was
Yeah,
Brian?
go on.
Oh,
How
no,
come if
I
it
was
was
getting
Brian?
there, and you said, but it was me. I brought the bean dip.
If we're talking about ignorance, we know we're talking about Ileana.
I'm taking my Ritz crackers back. Get the heck away from me. They're veggie flavor. You can stay back.
Oh, yeah, you can have them.
Ew, gross.
Freaking! I just remembered. I was supposed to get a to-go order from the restaurant today. I put it in, and I never got it. I have no lunch for tomorrow.
Did you pay?
I don't think I paid for it.
Oh.
That's good.
It was a salad. I even asked for mango. Gosh dang it.
Yeah.
Ew.
It was a chicken and spinach salad with tomato and walnuts with mango.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, for those... Quick tangent. For those of you listening, I eat a salad about 80% of the time for lunch. It has no dressing. It is a spinach salad. Try to fit in my greens.
Salad.
Salad.
Most
I'm
flavorless
so
life.
mad now. Dang it. Anyway, I'm just gonna be mad while we do this. We were talking about Ileana's ignorance. So
Yes, thank you.
Kidding.
Go on.
Shut
Go
Yes.
on, tell me.
I will.
More.
Be
So
quiet.
I was posed with the question, who is better, John Williams or Hans Zimmer? Who's the GOAT? And I said it was John Williams. He is known as the Maestro. That is his nickname. But then I started thinking, well, let me analyze this. And let me throw in another composer into the mix, Alan Menken. So here's what we're going to do today. We've been talking about Avatar for weeks, so I'm glad to sort of shift things around a little bit. I have 5 different categories for you guys, and we're going to... I'm going to give you a song or a piece of music from each category,
Okay.
and we're going to see which one best fits it in your opinion. Now, there is no definitive answer. This is all subjective,
Yeah.
but, just throwing our ideas out. So the first category is a whimsical piece. A whimsical piece. So within the whimsical pieces, we have Alan Menken composed Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. Then we have John Williams. I just picked the Cantina Band song from Star Wars. And Hans Zimmer doing Hakuna Matata. So which one do you think is more iconic and best
Dang.
exemplifies whimsy? That's Be Our Guest, the Cantina
Oh.
Band, or Hakuna Matata?
That is a tough one. But I'm going to go ahead and put John Williams' Cantina Band in third place.
Oh, in third place.
Yes, I'm going to put that one in third because I feel like the other two are just so much more iconic in my opinion. Like,
Alright.
that one is iconic. Do not get me wrong. But being paired up against the other two, I'm going to have to put that one in third place.
Okay.
Second place, I'm going to put Be Our Guest. Strictly just for whimsy.
Yeah.
And then Hakuna Matata in first. Because I feel like that one is just like, Hakuna Matata, Hakuna. You know, just like.
Yeah,
you
it pretty
wanna
much
bob your
exemplifies whimsy.
head.
So that,
Whimsical.
Brian, what do you think?
Well, I kind of fall in line exactly with Ileana, but I'm kind of so I'm gonna put Be Our Guest as the least whimsical because I feel that it's more of a big Broadway spectacle. You know, there's a lot of moving parts into that, so it's not as like just roll out of bed and whimsical sort of deal. Cantina scene, John Williams, I feel is too jazzy.
Mhm.
You know, there's a lot of structure even in that. You know, I would have gone with any of like the early Harry Potter stuff for whimsical.
Well, you'll
Um,
see why I didn't do that later.
Okay, all right. That's what I would have gone with for whimsical. I feel like those early Harry Potter stuff, they were so lighthearted
So,
and fancy free. I would have gone with those.
So
If
is
you gone
Hans
with those for
Zimmer
John
gonna
Williams,
take
I
the
would have
win?
said that right away. So I'm gonna go, but yeah, at the end of the day, I think that Akuna Matata is so breezy,
yes.
so relaxed that it's the most whimsical.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'm-
So,
yeah.
that's a point for Hans Zimmer. Not that I'm really keeping points, but I
It's
guess
like
he
why,
really,
but why points? Yeah.
yeah, I think he just really hit the nail on the head with Hakuna Matata, and everybody knows that song. You know, it means no worry. You
Well,
hear
it
no
means
worries.
no
you-
worries.
You just say no worries, like, oh, it's no worries, and like you can visualize that song. You can hear it. Okay, so the next one is a song introducing a character or giving a theme to a character. Which one do you think
Dang.
presents a character with their personality?
Okay.
And for me, this is a tough one, but I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. This is where my only asterisk for my rules here. But for Alan Menken, we're going with Bell's theme. For John Williams, we have the Raiders March. And for Hans Zimmer, we have Jack's theme, Captain Jack from
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
oh my gosh.
Pirates of the
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, that
Hallelujah.
one.
All right, so once
Yeah.
again, we have
Wow.
Alan Menken with Bell, John Williams with the Raiders March, and Hans Zimmer with Captain Jack's theme. In like best portraying their personality through music.
I'm gonna go with, it's gonna be Alan Menken at the bottom again with Bell. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, how dare you?
No. Alan Menken, y'all. That Bell theme, it just hits right, guys. All right, that's.
I don't know
one.
you. I don't know you.
No, it's gonna be that third spot again.
I
This
do
one-
love singing it though.
Yes, this one's going to
I
hurt
love
Brian,
it.
I feel like, but John Williams with the Raiders March. It is so good. Don't get me wrong. Do not mistake
None
me.
of these are bad.
I
I
know.
feel-
It's very
Zero
good.
I feel
of
that
these
you're
songs are
mistaking the
bad.
question, though.
No, but to
I
go
feel like
with the
you're-
character, the like
Oh my
impact
gosh.
that the what was it called?
The personality of the
No.
introduction
the song.
of a character.
What's the song called?
Oh, the Raiders March.
For pirates.
Oh no, Captain Jack's theme. That's what it's called.
It's just okay. So I feel like that one is just like we're gonna get some action.
That's not right. It's like
pirate.
he's a pirate. It's called He's a
Now.
Pirate.
He's
That's
a
what it is.
pirate. Yeah, that one I feel like is gonna be my number one spot. And like, okay, I love Indiana Jones. That's what we're talking about, right? The Raiders March.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I hear that song, I'm like, obviously Indiana Jones. He's a superhero. He's swashbuckling. You know,
He's not a superhero.
I didn't say superhero.
You did say superhero.
I did say superhero.
You did.
Oh.
You did.
Just like I said butthole the other day.
Did I say that?
What? Yeah, I did say that.
No, he's not a superhero, but like he's the hero.
Larger
And
than
he's-
life.
And he's super, okay? But sometimes, and this is awful, it's an iconic song. I will forget how it goes. However, whenever I try to think of the Pirates theme, instantly I remember it. I'm like trying to.
I think it's because you're just younger.
No.
It's got it. That's
No,
what
it has nothing
Because
to do
I watched,
with that.
I feel like I watched the Indiana Jones movies way more than I watched pirate movies. I have not even seen all the pirate movies,
my
whereas I've
gosh.
seen all the indie movies. So, but when I think about it, I'm like, how does the Indiana Jones movie go? And it like takes me a second. But if I
What?
think, how does the pirate music go? Instantly I got
What?
it. So that's my reasoning.
I
And
don't
it
think
just
I've
matches
ever
the
been more
personality.
Let me make
and
sure I have this
offended
correct.
in my
Ileana
entire
put
life.
Belle as 3, Raiders Marches 2, He's a Pirate at 1.
Correct.
Okay, Brian, what do you think? Just switch it.
Wait, first off,
Brian's
is the
putting Belle
Bells
at
theme?
one.
Is it the? Is it the bonjour, 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 bonjour?
Yeah, it's
bonjour?
called Belle. That's the name of the song.
There goes the baker like a
There goes the
tree,
baker
like
with his
always.
tray like always. The same old bread and rolls to sound. Every morning just the same. Since the morning that became this poor provincial
This
town.
poor provincial. Good morning,
Great
Belle.
song.
Good morning, monsieur. See, it's so good.
Great song.
But
So good.
But
and it's
is it
literally
more the
explaining
lyrics?
who's Belle.
is it more the lyrics though?
No,
It's
I would
part of the
also say
song.
it's the bounciness of the song. It's
But
very
he didn't write
bouncy.
the lyrics though. That was a lyricist that wrote that.
It-
Am I incorrect with that?
No. You write the music. If you write the lyrics, you're just writing the words. You're not writing the melody to the song that you're singing.
Which I don't understand.
see what
how
I mean?
That works.
It's like you write the poem, and then you put it into music.
But who wrote the
But that's
poem? Who wrote the poem?
The lyricist wrote the poem. Alan Menken wrote the music for that poem. You see what I mean?
But I see what you're saying. But doesn't so much of that depend on the lyrics though?
No.
No.
Because
I
I'll
wouldn't
give
think
you
so.
this. I am the number one person of never knowing what anybody is saying, okay? I need subtitles for regular life.
It's true.
All right.
It's true.
I don't think I would say that out loud.
So
I have no idea what's going on half the time.
So whenever I'm listening to a song, I'm like, what the heck did they just say? And actually, Katie, I was trying to call you the other day. Leo was telling me, this is my youngest son, Leo. He was like, what are they saying in Cotton Eye Joe? And I said, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. And he was like, oh, you know what I thought they were saying? Biggie baga badoo bada boo. He literally said that, and I was like, that is the cutest darn thing ever, because that's me. Where I'm like, the heck are they saying?
Oh my gosh.
So, just like the Belle song, I don't know what the buns those people are saying at
well,
all.
and it's also the orchestration of the vocals.
yes.
They do break up into different parts. You have different voice parts. Yeah, there are a lot of musical tools that are being used in this song.
Yes.
And it's telling a story. It's telling you exactly who Belle is and the story of the town, and just giving a lot of exposition within the song that is tasteful. It's not like Family Madrigal where it's like, we're gonna literally say everything in the song and you're never gonna understand what I'm saying in the song.
Now, what I love about that one is take out the words completely. Just have the instrumental. You know what's going on in the story, like what part is happening. Whereas like the Family Madrigal, I'd probably be like, I don't know what part we are in the song, you know?
Yeah.
So that's where Belle gets its good job at that. But
Yeah.
Brian, continue with your ranking.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Belle third.
After all of that, yeah,
Yeah,
Belle's third.
I'm never talking to you again after this. How dare you put Indiana Jones Raiders theme as
You are
second
so
to
full of
Johnny
doo-doo.
to No, how dare you?
Brian,
Oh
you
my
can't
gosh.
argue when his boat is sinking and he's just standing there taking it, and you have this enormous song.
You know
playing.
exactly what the character is going to be like. Sarcastic,
I love
funny, action.
I listen to the Pirates medley theme like almost every day because I love it. I love it so much. I love the cello that Zimmer uses and everything. But at the end of the day, it's almost fair to say it's close to me personally. The Raiders theme is the greatest musical score of a film. Or at least it's John Williams' best musical score of all time. At least
Some
that.
would say that it's Schindler's
John-
List.
I think Brian is a little bit
Then
biased.
if you say Schindler's List is the best score that
I
John Williams
don't,
ever
but
did,
a lot
then
of
that's
people
crackpot.
in the field
That's
do.
crackpot.
I think Brian's a
No,
little
that's
bit biased
absolutely
here.
untrue. No, Indiana Jones, John Williams, for sure, number one. You know, yeah, major props to Zim, but he's number two in this instance.
All right, well, let's move on. After I get detangled. Oh my gosh.
Hey, did you
Oh my
want to throw in
gosh.
your Did
Okay.
you want to throw in your options, Kate?
Ooh.
Did you have enough time to sit on it and think on it?
I can't decide.
After all that,
Cop
Belle
out.
is number one, guys.
In terms of introducing a character,
Is that a check?
it's my note card.
Oh, it looks like a check. Like you just wrote us some money.
Money. You guys are gonna hate me.
Belle is number one.
I'd say Belle is number one.
Whoa!
I'd say Belle is one.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because it's still better than saying that Johnny Depp's Pirates is better than
You
Indiana
are
Jones.
so full of
John
doo-doo,
Williams.
Brian.
I just rather it be that because to
I-
have that is just like just nonsense.
You
to me.
are
I
so
think
full
Belle-
of doo-doo.
I think Belle is number one, followed by the Raiders March, and then he's a pirate.
Brian's on my hit list now.
Why, dude?
What have I done?
Brian is on
What
my
have I
hit
done?
list. Bye. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's go. Give your first one, Kate. What is happening to your hair? Girl, get it together. Give us your options
Can't
for the
stand your
first one, Kate.
foolishness.
All right. The next one is more serial.
Wait, your first one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Going back to the other one. Okay, so
Yes.
more whimsical.
Yes.
I would put Be Our Guest as number 3. Cantina Band is 2. Hakuna Matata 1.
Okay, cool.
So I matched up with Brian. All right, the next
matched
one
up
is
with
rather...
me.
What?
Didn't you match up with me? Oh, wait, no, you did match
No.
up with Brian. I put Cantina at 3. Just kidding.
Okay, number 3, dramatic piece. So, what
Yeah.
makes you feel uneasy? Or
Uneasy?
this is going to be kind of a mixed bag.
Uneaten?
No, just listen.
Unwritten?
So, uneasy or
Natasha
like,
Bedingfield?
Release
my
your
gosh.
inhibitions
feel the rain on your
on
butt.
your skin.
On your butt.
No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in.
No one else can feel it for you. So like an accent,
Bidee-ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da-bo.
Speaking of so cereal, okay, making you feel either uncomfortable or like you are on the edge of your seat. Something is about to happen.
Yeah.
So, again, it's dramatic. You are either feeling uncomfortable, uneasy, or on the edge of your seat.
I'm looking at you. This isn't a contest, Brian.
It's not.
It's not a contest.
It's a conversation. Okay.
You make me
Hellfire from
You
Alan Menken.
disgust me.
Hellfire from Alan Menken. The Jaws theme
that's-
from John Williams. Or the opening to Batman Begins. The Batman Begins theme. The overall score.
Yeah,
Crap.
it's called. All those titles in that soundtrack are named after species of bats.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, I forget. Let me look it up because I own it.
Yeah, you have.
Oh man. The
So again,
Yeah,
Alan
yeah.
Menken with Hellfire from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The Jaws theme from John Williams.
Oh my gosh.
Or whatever bat species Brian is about to tell us.
Yeah, Vespertilio.
The vampire bat song.
Yeah. From Hans
And
Zimmer.
in fact, actually, that's James Newton Howard and Hans Zimmer.
It still counts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Alan Menken does a lot of collaborating with a lot of these, and so does John Williams. And John Williams, like all composers, they rip off each other as well as composers from the past, because that's what they did.
Yes.
So it's really it's not
really a group
plagiarism,
effort.
but it is a lot of stealing ideas.
It's a group effort, guys. Great
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
No,
All
it's,
right,
they're honoring each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what they do.
For
Oh my
money.
gosh. Okay.
We'll start with Brian this time.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Okay, so we got Hellfire, Hunchback Notre Dame. What was the John Williams one?
Jaws theme.
Jaws theme. And okay,
And the zippity doo dah
The third-
that you got.
the third one is the Hans Zimmer Vespertilio. Even though it's really good, I love it
I
because
agree.
it sets up how elemental that film is. I'm gonna go with that one. This is gonna come as a shock because I think after all this time, the Jaws theme has become more of a not a joke, but it's become a punchline.
Yes.
It still works, but it's lost that edge. And at the end of the day, Hellfire isn't a kid's movie. It's supposed to be a kid. It's about a very sinister, corrupt old man making a deal with the devil. Yeah, I mean, it's
Just
and
the
it,
percussion coming
in the-
dude.
in the book, he's supposed to be a priest, but they changed it because that would really fluster a lot of
Ruffle some
priest
feathers.
people. Yeah, ruffle some feathers. So they changed it to he's a judge. Either way, it's still unsettling. It's got to be that Alan Menken wins this one. You got it. Dang, I'm gonna give it to
I
him.
double exactly what you said. I especially with Jaws becoming almost comical at this point. It's like it's used as a joke. It's like a Minions joke now. It's like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, where it does not pack the punch like it used to back in the day, where it's like, oh shoot, he's coming and someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
It's like
So-
like Bugs Bunny. Like if they did like a Looney Tunes thing, they would do Jaws
Yes.
music.
Yeah.
There ain't no way that Bugs Bunny or Mickey Mouse is doing a Hellfire standing in front of a fire talking about a woman's caress and her
Yes.
intoxicating
my.
smell.
But
There's no way they
you're
can do
even
that,
talking
you know.
the words. You're speaking on the lyrics. I'm thinking like the
But
music
yeah, just
you're
Well,
listening
even
to.
musically,
I'm like,
musically,
what a
it is
powerful
insane.
song.
because he's being tortured. His like very like physical self is being tortured, and
Yes.
his soul, like his soul, is being like ripped in two
Yeah.
because he's just being ripped from both sides, you know.
And
So
the
yeah, it's
Batman theme, I don't want them to feel like we're putting that one under the radar either. That is such an iconic music too. It's got that. It's got that.
I
feel.
prefer that over the main Dark Knight theme. That I prefer that over the regular
Yeah.
dun dun dun
Mhm.
dun dun
Mhm.
dun dun. That Dark Knight theme.
Yeah.
I feel like Vespertilio is much more effective in making Batman scary, which he should be.
Yes. All right, very good. I think we're all in agreement of this
Yes.
order here. All right, we have 2 more to go.
Okay.
This one, very different. This is romantic / pensive or emotional. So more peaceful, more thoughtful, or just romantic. So a very different evocation of feeling here. Alan Menken with See the Light from Tangled. Leaving Hogwarts from John Williams. Or Gladiator from Hans Zimmer. These are all so good.
Leaving Hogwarts, is that the dun 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 dun? Then the violin. Dun, dun, doo, doo, doo. What is Leaving Hogwarts?
Let me play it for you. It's actually my favorite piece. It's at the end of Sorcerer's Stone. Leaving Hogwarts.
I bet once I hear like a one note, I'll know exactly
Here,
what
I got
it
it.
is.
Oh, okay, good.
Just kidding. It's a commercial.
Yeah, I had an ad too.
It's a Taco Bell commercial.
Let me skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah, okay. See, this is the one I would have done as whimsical.
Yeah.
For Harry Potter.
This is not whimsical at all.
I
Not
would
in
have
the
gone whimsical
definition.
for this. That's Hedwig's theme, kind of.
Yeah, no, Hedwig is dun 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 dun.
No, incorrect.
And then it just like
Yeah, this part here. Yep.
You know,
That-
I actually
that
think
part
of,
always gets
I
me.
think of that song more from the Lego video game than I actually do the movie.
yes, yes.
The Lego
Because they just
Harry
play
Potter
it over
games,
and
I will-
over and over.
Yes, I will always hype those games up because they're so good. But
yes.
oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna put. All right, here's
Well-
gonna be my thing: Gladiator, Harry Potter, Tangled.
Wait. What?
Gladiator number 3.
Okay.
Harry Potter at number 2. Tangled at number 3.
Wow. See the light as number 1.
Yes, I
I
specifically.
there's a remix of this song that they play on Sorcerer Radio, and it's just those days watching, and there's something about that that's just like
That song will bring me to tears almost every time.
yeah. Oh, it's so good.
It's
Brilliant.
the way it builds, like it starts off so quiet, and the way
Yeah.
it builds into this beautiful song when you see the lanterns at the same time, and you're like, oh, and then they're looking
Uh-oh,
at
you're
each
talking
other,
me
and then
into
you're
it.
like, ah!
Dang, you're talking me into it. Holy cow.
It's like,
and okay,
why
so
did they
when
make
you
it
when you
so-
when you also analyze the lyrics, it's like all those days watching from the window, whatever.
Ah!
All those years outside looking in. It's just like
Because they
"Urgh."
both start on themselves, and they're just,
Never
playing with the
even
lanterns, and the
knowing.
music is very quiet. And then it builds more as they see the lanterns build, and then they're also seeing each other, and the lyrics are talking about it, and you're like, I'm gonna throw a chair out the window!
Dang it! Just do it!
You're like,
But it's so sad also. It's sad and hopeful
yes.
and joyous
I
at the same
cry
time.
every time.
Yes.
I'm a 27-year-old girl, and I'm still like... But Harry Potter as well, I think most
that one makes me choke up too. Like,
yes, I still love that music. It's beautiful. And Gladiator.
But then you have Gladiator.
I'm sorry, I've only seen it once.
It's
yeah,
like
no.
the title of that song is Now We Have. I think it's called Now We Have Victory.
I'm sorry, I've only seen it
It's
once.
because they're dead. They have victory because they're dead. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go Gladiator at the bottom. It's not my favorite Hans Zimmer score.
Wow.
Absolutely not. I think he's done much better ones.
I agree.
And then what was the John Williams one again? It was
Leaving Hogwarts. Da, da, da. We didn't even get to my favorite part.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. It's so beautiful.
You know what?
Woo, Jesus.
I mean, I like it. I like the John Williams one, but I feel like it's also kind of, I hate to say it, it's a little phoned in.
You
That's
can say
okay.
that. That's
So
fair.
I'm gonna go Rapunzel first for this one. Oh,
Do it.
Go, Alan!
Okay.
no.
Now
Ellen, go.
here's the last one, and this one may be controversial.
Well,
The most inspiring. You can use that
Lord.
definition however you want.
oh, this is gonna be hard.
Here we go. Whew, this is tough. Go the Distance by Alan Menken from Hercules.
So good.
It's so good.
So
I can't even get the words out. The Superman theme from John Williams. Holy moly, if you've
dang.
not heard that.
I feel like I need to re-listen
It's
to
a
that.
It
smash. It's
is.
just it's like 6-7 minutes of pure just smashing the windows.
Yes.
Awesomeness.
I'm gonna
And-
force myself to listen to it real quick.
Buh-bye Ascends from Hans Zimmer.
Ugh, I don't even remember that.
Forget
knew Ileana would have
Superman.
I don't-
What?
I knew
it's-
Ileana would have a stroke. at
I'm
that.
sorry. Superman can wait. You don't remember Oogway's theme?
Buh-bye Ascends.
Oh
I just
my
remember
gosh.
Oogway like, ugh. She's just like,
Brother,
well,
listen to
that's a
this.
problem.
Not this. Not the commercial by Google. No. Ugh. Even as a 5th grader, I was like, yo, this is fire.
I'm waiting for Katie to do some Interstellar theme, which is I think his best score, and she hasn't done it yet. And I'm like, what the heck? Interstellar is Zim's best work ever.
Yeah, and it's like 4
or
notes,
any of the
dude.
Chris Nolan stuff. Any of the
here you
Chris
go.
Nolan
I
stuff,
know.
you
Here
haven't
you go.
done it yet.
Oogway was taken
Okay.
too soon, dude.
It is time.
Where are you going?
Yeah. So you do remember.
Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, but it's just.
No, I remember the
beautiful.
scene, but I just don't remember the music because
How
the music
could
is
you
forgettable.
not?
No,
Okay,
this is what you get for dissing my boy Indiana Jones. This is what you get, punk sucker.
Let me look up the Superman real quick.
Yes. And
John
while you're doing that, I'll
It's
explain
long,
why.
but
No, all you
the
need
Superman
to all
one
you need
takes
to listen to
forever
is like
to get
literally the
to.
first 30 seconds.
This is it called Superman March?
Yes.
yes.
Oh, the first comment on this is when John Williams dies, we will have lost Hollywood's best music composer.
I told you. See?
Him.
Oh my gosh. That's not
So
the
freaking
intro
good.
to
This
this.
is a very
But that's not it. This isn't it though.
orchestral.
This is it.
Hang on, let me find it. Let me use this one.
No, there's. Are not listening to the actual
No,
one.
this is it, brother. Just wait.
That's
it gets
not
into it.
Oh my gosh.
Brother.
That's not it. I know it. I own it.
I teach it.
No, it's wrong. It's all wrong. Hold on, pause.
How is that? That's like this. That's the most John Williams song I've ever heard.
Hold on.
Gosh,
hold
with those
on.
freaking trumpets.
Listen.
That's so him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a long song.
It's 4 minutes here. Brian's like, you freaking.
I'm waiting.
Time's a ticking.
Yeah,
dude.
it's 5 minutes. Hold on.
Keep giving him crap.
All right, here we go.
Why am I listening to my microphone?
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Put it up to your microphone.
Tilt your phone, dude, like this. The speaker. This is my favorite part.
We can't hear
Is
it,
something
brother.
playing for you,
Skip
brother?
ahead. Okay, Grandpa.
I know.
Flip ahead in the song.
All right, that's it. I don't know what the heck
We
you're
didn't
listening to.
hear
It's not the right one. What are you talking about? You didn't hear anything.
That's what we were saying. We were telling you.
That
We didn't hear
time?
any of it. We didn't hear it.
Why?
What
It
bits?
Oh, Ryan, nothing was
Can you
playing
guys
the
hear
whole
me
time for
right
us.
now?
Yes. Was your music playing out
Hold
loud?
on.
Were you imagining
Yes, it
this
was.
song?
I could hear it.
But like out loud in the air.
Yes. All right, let me try it again. You guys are.
Were you imagining
All right.
the song? Yes, I could hear it.
Listen. Anything?
Yeah, that time.
No, we can't hear it. No, we cannot.
It's like Katie playing the trumpet today. Couldn't hear anything except bad sounds.
It sounds the same, yeah.
Why
Brother,
can't-
we can't
Why
hear
can't
it.
we hear anything?
We're going with her theme. That is the theme.
Oh, it's not. Why can't you hear me, but you can't hear the music coming out of my phone?
I don't know, dude.
I promise you, we cannot hear
Is
it.
this not it?
It's
That is
Prelude
freaking
main
it!
title march. Now
Why
that's it. The one that she's playing.
That is it?
Brother!
That was
you! I teach this
no. The one that she played earlier was not the correct
the
one.
intro to the piece. God bless.
Now this is right. What she's playing now is right.
Brother. Yes, I know.
Good stuff. Good talk, everybody.
I don't
Okay,
know why. I
Wait,
did it
I'm
both.
sorry. I actually forgot what the options were. We have Superman,
Forget
Oogway's
Superman.
theme, Oogway's, and then what?
Go the Distance by Alan Menken. Okay, let's breathe.
Ugh, that's the last one. That one's no good.
Speak for yourself.
You don't even know the march.
Wait, don't tell me.
Inspired.
I know the march.
Whoa, whoa. A
Children.
fight is starting.
That are listening.
Whoa.
You can go onto
All right,
YouTube right
look.
now and type in Superman theme, and it'll have that intro that Ileana played, which is the first part of that Superman.
Main. No, you have to
march.
type in main title march. Main title march.
Or you can do
My
exactly what
eyeball-
I just said.
My eyeball is going to boing out of my head. Okay?
All right.
Look,
All right.
here we go. Oogway at the no, wait, no. We're gonna go Hercules at the bottom. We'll go Oogway number 2, and we'll go Superman John Williams number 1.
Dude, this is supposed to be inspirational.
USA.
Inspirational.
He's not even from here. He doesn't even go here. Why is your room so dark?
Now,
It's nighttime.
Okay.
Anyway.
This is gonna be controversial. However, due to inspiration being the main thing on this, I'm gonna put Oogway's at the bottom, okay? Where
Okay.
I love that song. It is a beautiful piece. However, inspirational is not how I would label it. I would label it as more like a somber or, this is something sad that's happening. I'm not like, let's go, yeah, team, inspiration, Oogway,
Well, like I said, it's your own definition of the word inspiration.
Right, and inspiration usually means motivated to me. So,
I'm inspired to die right now.
Brian, go dig a ditch. Okay, the next one.
Oogway, he died. Doesn't he go and join the ancestors?
Yeah, he does. And
Yeah,
he's
so I'm
like
inspired
the
by that to go
Who
and
are
die.
the ancestors?
ancestors.
Ancestors.
Oh my gosh. So Oogway at the bottom. Okay.
Okay.
And musically, okay, we're speaking specifically musically for me, okay? Oogway's at the bottom, Go the Distance, and Superman. Because, I'm going to feel inspired if I hear that Superman theme. If I'm on a run and then that theme pops on, I'm going to want to sprint further.
I just feel Go the Distance is so corny.
No.
That's
Like,
no. I think he's fair in
so
saying that.
corny.
You can say that, but this has been a boy who just found out who his parents are not his real parents. He is a son of a god. Okay, and
who
in
doesn't
fact,
want those
Hercules and Superman are basically the same character.
actually, he doesn't even know that he's a son of a god yet.
No, he doesn't. He just
So,
knows that
he just knows
he's
that
trying
he
to
feels
find where
different.
he belongs.
He feels different, and
He's
wants
just trying to find his place in the world.
Yeah, and I
Where
think
a
that's a very
great
good
warm
song.
welcome will be waiting for, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be.
I love when
I'll
I
be
hear
there
that song.
someday. I can go." This is a hopeful song.
Yes, I think it's
I'll
beautiful.
be there.
I feel that
when-
Mulan's "Make a Man Out of You" is more inspirational than that.
Yes, but I don't even know
That's
who
not
wrote that.
Alan Menken.
I don't know who
Oh,
composed
sorry.
Or
it.
it could
there
be.
you
I
go.
don't know.
I think it was
actually.
Stevie Wonder with 98
Okay.
degrees.
They do the last song.
No,
at the very
that's
end.
the.
They do the credits.
I know.
the-
I'm
yeah, the
kidding.
other song,
Oh my
the
Be
god.
credit
true
song.
to your heart.
Make a man
True to
out
your
of
heart.
you. Not computer. What the freak?
Man, I miss watching good VHS movies.
And
good
then having them
times.
eat up
True to your heart.
no, it was Matthew Wilder, David Zippel, and Steven Schwartz.
Yeah, those are
Lyricist
some
was David Zippel, so I don't know those people. Okay, so here's the.
There's David Zippel right there.
Good one. That's good. Who's this one?
Speaking of
What
the
was-
devil,
wait,
David, how's it going, buddy?
Kate, what was one of the other guys' names?
Steven Schwartz.
Here's him. Steven!
No, Schwartz is a Jewish guy, so it's got to be a Jewish-looking animal creature.
I don't know. What about
That's
the
a
eyes looking
Totoro.
in different
And-
directions?
That's a Totoro. Okay, so
Oh, okay,
here's
here.
the
No,
final
this
tally.
is Steven.
Is that an
Okay,
Asian guy?
so what I'm doing is I'm tallying up. Let's see who got the most threes.
Wait, did you rank?
Yeah, right here. Oh,
What-
did
that was
I
it. That was the last one.
No, yeah.
That
but
was it?
Katie's rank. And
I'm,
no
I'm not
mention of
counting. I'm not
Interstellar.
counting my rank.
There was no mention of Interstellar.
Here's why. Admission time. I've never seen it. I know.
Brian's
that
really
sound?
gonna go dig a ditch.
It's currently streaming on Amazon. I've seen it like 3
All
times
right.
in the past
I've
like
actually-
month because I love it.
It's been on YouTube TV, I don't know, one channel. It's just like always on. And so when it's on, I usually just throw it on just as a background noise. It is such a good movie to
so good.
I feel like it's very
So
atmospheric,
good.
which would be really cool. But okay, let me finish this up. So here's what I'm doing. I'm tallying up the
Wait. One thing I gotta say. I don't understand why you didn't do Howard Shore. Our guy Howard wasn't in here.
Oh, believe me, there could have been a multitude of composers I could have done.
We'll do another one.
Yeah,
Another day.
And Thomas Newman.
multitude.
Thomas Newman wasn't in here, bro.
John?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was
I
like,
only
what
have
the heck?
3 spots.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So I
know
gave it to
something.
these 3.
Something.
Okay.
Not everyone can participate in the race, okay?
We're not handing out participation awards.
Correct. Okay, now. How I'm doing this, let's see who got the most 3s. Let's see, Zimmer got, between the two of you, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 3s. Let's see, let me do this.
Pluto.
Let's see if I can do this like in a Menken, Zimmer, Williams. 1, 2, 3. You got, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 3s. Okay, and then John Williams got he got 1 3. He got 1 3. 1. And Menken got 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. All right.
Pluto wants to
Zimmer
listen to
got
Be True to Your Heart.
Zimmer got 2 2s. Williams got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2s. Menken got 1, 2 2s. Number 1s, Zimmer got 1, 2, 3. Williams got 1, 2, 3. Menken got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can take this data and do what you want with it. It looks like with the number of 3s, out of nowhere, number 1s, Alan Menken got 5. John Williams got 3. Zimmer got 3. With 2s, Menken got 2. Williams got 6. Zimmer got 2. And with 3s, Menken got 4. Williams got 1. And Zimmer got 5. So it looks like it's between Menken and Williams. Zimmer is not quite there. There we go.
Are you confused, Brian?
No, so
That
you
was
have
a weird way to tabulate it.
Yeah,
But
what?
it was, but I mean, here's what the data suggests from us, from you two. You guys preferred Alan Menken overall with 1s. Then John Williams,
Wow,
he was
no
just kind of the
kidding.
middle. He was kind of the middle, and then Hans Zimmer, he was like the last one.
Okay. No, it makes sense because, I mean, we picked Hellfire. I think we did the Rapunzel one.
Rapunzel.
Gave that high marks. Yeah. And
I
if
would
Ileana would have picked Indiana Jones over Zim, then maybe it would have equaled out, but no.
Again, it's not a competition.
Katie, my shifty eyes.
Yes.
Again, looking, it's just like the Angry Beavers thing all over again,
Oh
dude.
my gosh,
where
Brian,
You're
that
gonna
was
have
like
to
3
get
years
over
ago.
that sometime.
like, it scares me nuts. I think about it
Freaking
sometimes.
Angry Beavers. That was like 2
Like,
3 years ago.
Angry Beavers was a top 5 Nickelodeon show. Man, get the heck out of here, bro.
Now, Brian, would you have changed your vote from Belle if it had been part of your world from Little Mermaid?
What were the other ones in consideration?
Raiders
with
March
that,
and
in
Jack's theme.
Oh no, that's still, yeah. I mean, that's great. If you said like just Broadway solo, that might be the number one, but yeah, no.
Cool. Yeah, we'll revisit this
Yeah.
another time. I'll have other composers.
Yeah, this was fun. This was fun.
Yeah, I like to I like to think about music and
So here's
movies.
what I think we can take away from this as well. John Williams is the GOAT. Okay, that may have not been what it sounded like. He is the GOAT, and Hans Zimmer is the student. Okay, he is still.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say he's experimental. He's more edgy.
He's the professor.
He's more edgy. Yeah.
But
he's more in your
I
face.
Think he's still not like John Williams is here. Hans Zimmer is trying to make his way up there, and he's done amazing songs. But I think he's still getting his flavor, you know.
But then it's like, well, Alan Menken is completely underrated. We don't talk about him near as much as we should. I agree,
which is why I included him in this.
I'm glad that you did. Cause
so actually, it's like, it's very revealing that, like, wow, this guy's work is really good, and it stood the test of time. That's
and that could
30,
also
40 years of work.
That could also be due to, like, the Disney Renaissance. Like, he was at that time, and it could also be very nostalgic, or it was just a very formulaic type of thing. Whereas,
see, I don't know if it's more nostalgic because we didn't talk about how it hit our childhood. We were analyzing the lyrics and the music.
Okay, that's fair.
So I don't see it that way.
All right. But this was fun. I would like to do this again.
Good talk.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
Good
man.
talk.
All right. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't hit the like button or subscribed, like, dude, this is your last chance, man. All right? What if something happens tomorrow and you don't get a chance to become a sibling?
Jeez, that got dark.
What if you don't have any siblings, dude? We'd be there for you, okay?
You just evaporate into...
I should have been a sibling.
You should have hit the subscribe button to become a sibling today, so make sure you do it right now. But anyways, we've got Brian in this corner.
Die, you great, die.
Oh my gosh. We've got KT down below.
I am on my way. I can go the distance.
Oh, Nacho Libre came in there. All right, and I'm Ileana, your host, signing off on yet another episode of Bump That. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in next week's video. Bye-bye.